Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look here at XRP Ripple, seeing what's going on. We're going to look into some backend data here and just help understand generally what the haps is here. Because again, at this massive liquidity sweep here, potential, of course, it's not for sure. Then we got the price action making lower lows and lower highs, tentatively breaking above this descending trend. So we'll make sense of that too. If you're new to the channel though, just know I'm not a financial advisor. I love to teach people to trade. Take a look here at XRP. We can see huge concentration at about 63 to 64 cents of liquidation. So again, that acts as a magnet. A lot of times the price will pull towards that level because they would love to sweep those areas, okay? So just bear in mind that is a potential reality here at this point. Quick little heads up too also, thank you Bitunix for a phenomenal opportunity for our members. No KYC, no VPN exchange we're using here as a community. Significant benefit rewards if you use my link down below. Referral code CryptoCash, of course. All right, so be sure to check that out. They have trading competitions, and we're going to have some new updates here tomorrow with some promos too. So taking a look here at XRP. Excited to talk about this here. Okay, so we're right here. The price action is hanging out right exactly at this largest amount of volume profile. Okay, so we zoom out a little bit, we can see roughly about 61 cents is that key level. So with us being just below that, that's tentative resistance, but generally speaking, this is the average true range for XRP right now, 61 cents. Okay, so that's a good sign to be right there at that level, because the more volume we add to that range, the more likely we are to bounce. Okay, so it's a very positive sign to be kind of averaging ourselves out there. We take a look at the larger time frame too. Obviously, 50 cents, 51 cents is the largest amount of volume in the larger time frame. Okay, we don't need to worry too much about that being a thing, because that's going to be a support level if we ever come down that low. I don't think that's a possibility though at this point. Okay, again, too early to tell, but likely not. We take a look at the daily though. Let's quickly zoom in here, kind of get perspective. We came up to an overextended state at a 9, came down, retraced before we tried to bounce. We got this ugly candle wick up to 75, and the price right back down. That was like a 15-minute insane candle. Like it was almost 20% candle in 15 minutes. It was obnoxious to say the least. A lot of shorts and longs got wiped right there. Price continued lower, but we're still within this descending trend. Okay, trying to break free from it. RSI under 50 now at this point. Not a great sign. Money flow index extremely low. So in the last 14 days, we can see the price action has become oversold. Well, tentatively oversold. We're barely past that level. And then of course the money flow index is coming out of the coin. We've also got a large amount of divergence here, which is not showing any signs of slowing. Okay. Furthermore, we are down below the 20-day SMA, essentially telling us we've broken this initial short-term trend line, and we're hanging out above the 50. Okay, so the 50 is nice. It's kind of giving us support there at about the 57, 58 cent mark. So that is a potential support for us, but just know this is not a phenomenal chart on the daily. Okay, so the daily we can summarize as fairly bearish. Okay, now the 4-hour time frame. This does tell us a slightly different story, but also very similar. What I mean by that is if we take a look at the MACD, we are now officially diverging. We are below 50 on the RSI. We have been for roughly a full trading day. And if we take a look here, of course, money flow index is coming out of the coin. Okay, so again, money's coming away from the coin. Big surprise. Lower volume, we get a lower price action, right? So again, we take a look at the volume. We can see not a whole heck of a lot of volume. We need to see more volume like this here in order to have the price action break through this resistance. Okay, now it does help that Bitcoin is kind of on the rise at 37.5. And despite the manipulation with everything earlier today with the Department of Justice and then CZ stepping down as well, we have the price action kind of stabilizing for Bitcoin. That's positive for XRP. Okay, so again, just know tons of volume, tons of liquidation at about 63 cents. So the price action could very well come up to that level and sweep it. Now let's take a look here, just so you can kind of see on the charts what that means. Let's make it a little cleaner here. You can kind of see if we come up to that 63 cent mark, this can be right here at this level. So tons of liquidation right there. So what's great about that is the price comes up to that level, that would sweep those shorts, establish that as a new low, and the likelihood of the price continuing from there is higher. Again, in order to break this trend, this descending trend, we need to start either becoming range bound or establish a higher high, or at the very least, a higher low. Okay. We do tentatively have a higher low here, so that's a positive sign, but we absolutely have to close above this level here at about 63 cents or higher to have any confirmation, okay? So again, that's generally where we're at, but we are still descending, still not in a great shape here overall, so I just recommend exercising patience, but here's some consolation for you. We hit a 9 on TD sequential before, price comes up. We're just now hit a 9 on TD sequential. Is that price going to come up? I think there's a distinct probability it will. Again, pending Bitcoin doesn't dump and manipulate the market any further than it has today. Okay. Hourly, let's quickly confirm a couple things. We're probably still underneath the cloud or within, is my speculation. And if so, that would actually be a positive sign because it would show that the shorts have a window of opportunity that's closed. Okay, so to confirm here, we got maybe 5 to 10 hours of continuation to the side in order for the shorts to have any luck. What I'm getting at is, let's translate that. Sorry, that didn't make any sense. The lagging span here is free and clear of the price action, but it won't be soon. Okay, and that really just implies that if you have a short position open, you should have closed it by now or trimmed and maybe taken some profit. In other words, just say you shorted here at 63 cents. If you're in profit now, adjust your stop loss to the halfway point. That way the price comes up. Yes, you might get stopped out, but you'll still walk away profitable. Okay, that's actually a good thing, believe it or not. And then, of course, if the price continues lower, sure, you miss out on some opportunity, but you would have taken half your profit already, and you let the rest ride. Okay, so again, different strategies, but that's kind of how I like to look at it. So at this point, though, if you're in a short, you can still leave it open, but just know the likelihood of that window is closing soon. And also know, too, if the price goes sideways for just say the next 24 hours, we'll naturally be back up above the cloud, and it might be a consideration for a long position at that point. Okay, or the price closes at about 62 cents today, and then you take a long at that point because the likelihood of the price going up is higher. Again, it just depends. Once more, we are range bound between roughly 59 and 62.5. So until that we break that trend, we can assume it's going to continue to stay in that range. All right, so tentatively range bound, but the likelihood of the price action breaking up is higher if we can close again above that 62.5, 63 cent mark. For right now, though, no trade is a good trade. Honestly, we should have no business opening a short or a long at this level. Okay, so again, those are just my 2 cents. What are your 2 cents? Comment below, like the video if you could, please, and then let me know what your thoughts are here on this coin. Are you long, short? Do you think I'm completely off base with what I shared with you, or do you think it's kind of on target? Either way, I greatly appreciate you watching. Be sure, again, to take advantage of this exclusive offer, tentative offer here from Bitunix. Link down below for no KYC, no VPN exchange. And I do look forward to work with y'all over here in our Crypto Cash premium group in our Discord. Fantastic stuff. Thanks again so much for your time. Also, be aware of scammers. Make sure if you're part of our community, you jump over to our announcement section and prepare yourself for the wonderful scammers that try to impersonate me day in and day out. It's very flattering. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate it, but you guys suck. All right. I'm talking about the scammers, not my viewers. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.